Hello guys, let's to go to learn about the standard deviation. Or what's the standard deviation? The standard deviation is the statistical measure which is measure the dispersion and the variability among the data sets. It measures how the each value of the data set is away from the mean of the data sets. Let's to get clear our concept by this graph. Okay. Let's see here is the graphical structure of a normally distributed data set, which is in a bell shape. As you know very well, if the any data set which is normally distributed, it is always give the bell shape. Now the black one is this black line is the actual data set value. When the data which is the bell shape, it's keep in your mind that the mean, mode and median, these are the three measure which is measure the central tendency of any normally distributed data. The mean, mode, median always fall in the center of the data. For the mean of the sample is always you write down the symbol of the x bar, and the mu is the symbol for the population mean. Let's to see over here clear our concept. Now this see the blue one. This blue one value or the data set, if you look over here, this blue one data set which is near towards the mean of this data set. If the any data set, the variability of the data set which is too much near of the mean of the any data set, it means the dispersion or the variability in that particular data set is very less or minimum. Now see the another example, this the red one. If you see this red one data, it is very flat, and this the red one data, if you look over here, it is the values of the each data set, it's very away from the mean of the data set, means the variability in this data set of the red one is very wider, or it is very away from the mean. So it means it gives the concept that the variability or the dispersion in that red one data is quite much larger, is quite much greater or maximum. So it's a clear your concept. What is the standard deviation? The standard deviation is it is measure the variability or dispersion among the data set in relation to the mean. If the any data set which is near towards the mean, the values of the each values of the data set which is nearest towards the mean it means that the variability or dispersion is quite much minimum or the less in data set. If the variability or dispersion of the data which is away from the mean, it means that the data set is quite much variable, variance or the dispersion is present in that data set. I hope it is clear your concept by this graphical presentation about the standard deviation. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself.